I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get. I do not store powder, I might take a sip. I might hit the blunt, but I'm liable to trip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do it.
What is up, guys? It is your boy Killer Expert back here with another video. Today, obviously, Season X came out, and I think that it is pretty amazing, except with the one flaw, as you've seen in the thumbnail already, that they literally vaulted everything you can possibly use to get around the map. So before we get into that, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new and you like the content, and that'd be very much appreciated. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna jump right into it, right into the patch notes here. The first thing that is in the list of things that was added to this season is a mech. So the mech is basically a giant robot, and this robot can do everything. I would literally hopped on Fortnite this morning, and I was playing the new season, and I did get a dub my first game, but I literally died halfway through the game, and my squad had to finish the dub just because I got killed by one of these things. So I can tell you from experience already that these things are way overpowered, and Fortnite will probably end up nerfing them. So they describe the mech, or the brute, as they so properly call it, as a vehicle that can be operated by two players. Basically, one is the driver and one is the gunner. The driver has the ability to dash, jump, and stomp on the ground to collect materials, and also on players if they get close enough. The passenger, who is the gunner, has access to two weapons, which is the shotgun and the missile launcher. The shotgun has a clip size of 10 and a damage of 50. This is really overpowered because the shots go a long way. The shotgun isn't just up close, it's almost like an AR. It's like a medium range, so it's definitely a nice sized weapon. And then the missile launcher fires up to 10 missiles at once, and they're basically, what it fails to mention here in the what is it called, patch notes, I think, is that they are heat-seeking missiles. So they literally find you and they will kill you. There's no way around it. One of the things that I did learn off of Cypher PK, actually watching his video, is that you can buggy bomb people out of the robot. So yeah, I guess we're gonna always have to carry robot or boogie bombs on us all the time if we want to make sure we don't run into a fight with the brute. But moving on here. Next, we have everything that they vaulted. So basically, every mobility item in the game, like I was saying earlier, they vaulted the baller, the quad crasher. They vaulted the flint knock pistol, which some people were sad that was gone. I didn't really care for it just because I never learned how to use it. And so, yeah, I'm not too sad that's gone. They vaulted the shadow bombs. They vaulted the semi-automatic sniper. I don't think anybody used that anyway, so that's good. And you have the storm sniper, or whatever it's called. So that's basically a semi-automatic, if you still use those. They vaulted the tactical assault rifle. I think this was a good vault. I don't think a lot of people use this. I don't think it had its place. It was good at medium combat. And most people were using it as their SMG when the burst SMG was the only gun in the game. But now there is the suppressed SMG, and it's just frankly better and has better DPS than the tactical assault rifle, unless you were to get a gold tactical assault. So moving on, they vaulted the mounted turret, which I'm glad that needed to go. That's a long time coming. I think they added that in season 7. And I never saw the benefit in that. People would just use it to troll. But they vaulted the airstrike, which is pretty interesting that they just vaulted that out of the blue. I didn't think it was a huge problem just because it wasn't overpowered. Like, you really could just use probably 50 builds and get out of being hit by that. But I guess they thought it didn't have its place, or some people were complaining that it's overpowered. So I'm not sure what the exact reason for removing that was. And then lastly, you have the itemized glider redeploy, and it says that it's still available in team modes like 50v50 and what is it called, Team Rumble. And so their explanation for this, removing all of the mobility in the game, basically, is that over time we have added many mobility options, both itemized and map based. We feel that Season X is better experienced with a reduction in mobility. As with all changes, we'll keep a close eye on how this affects the player experience. So I don't know exactly what that means, that it's going to be a better season without mobility. I feel like that's what everybody that's somewhat decent at the game realizes, that mobility is key to getting high kills. And I don't know, the only way I have fun is when I'm getting kills in Fortnite. I don't have fun farming mats and, you know, camping. So I'm not sure what they mean by it's a better experience, but we'll have to see, and we'll have to see if they add stuff back because of all the complaining that pros are doing right now, or if they just stick with it and they really do think that it's better for the community to have less mobility. But also, I just want to mention that there is a rift in the middle of Loot Lake. The little orb that exploded is now a infinite rift, so you can jump into that and it will rift you as many times you want. So that is pretty much the only key mobility that you have right now. The next thing that they added, or I guess changed, are like missions. So basically these missions are for, specific missions are for Battle Pass users only, and they are just basically challenges for you to do each week that grant you the battle stars, which is basically just the regular same thing as the weekly challenges. The limited time missions are in place of the daily challenges that everybody used to get, regardless if you bought the Battle Pass or not. And the way this works is they release one limited time mission every week, and there is 7 objectives of that mission, and one will unlock every day even if you don't log in, but the mission will expire in 7 days. So if you don't complete those objectives, you just won't get the points for those. So that, I thought that was an interesting way. I'm not sure why they changed it. I have a very famous slogan about this game that they love to fix things that don't need to be fixed, but I guess somebody thought that needed to be reworked. So here it is. Alright, so one of the last things I'm going to talk about is the arena game mode that was updated. So they kicked this season off with solos and trios and arena. They did vault the duos. I wish they had replaced trios with duos and just kept solos and duos, because I actually do love to play solo arena, just because I'm more of a solo player. I like to play with a squad because it's fun, but I do like playing solo, so I'm glad they added that back. But I don't care for trios, and that's just my personal opinion. But basically what they changed is now there's 10 divisions. I don't know if this is different than before, because I didn't really play arena a lot because there was duos and trios, obviously. But they have changed the point system. So now 0 to 499 is open 1. Open 2 is 500 to 999. Open 3 is 1,000 to 1,499, and so on. Enough of me messing up numbers, but basically, as you can see on screen, they have the 10 divisions, and you get to the max division, which is Champion 3, at 14,000 plus points. So I am sure that I will never make it there, but I'm definitely aiming for Contender 2 or 3. To see what kind of competitiveness I can get into, because I'm definitely going to play a lot more arena this season, especially since they have solos. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much all I was going to cover today. I know that was a longer video, so I appreciate it if you stuck with me to the end. I just wanted to give you guys that information because a lot of people want to know the technical stuff about the season, and I just want to provide that for you guys because I know a lot of people are interested in the specific changes that they made to Season 7, not just the cosmetic changes like the return of Dusty Depot, if you didn't know already. But I will be doing more videos on Season 10 explaining what is going to be going on in the coming weeks in terms of returning POIs and also some leaked skins. So let me know if you want a video specifically for all the leaked skins that I have found that people have data mined. I didn't data mine myself, but I know people on Twitter that have posted the skins, so I will do a video if you guys request that in the comments. So just let me know. But with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a great day.